Good evening, good evening. This your boy P9, and I'm back with another vlog. My first vlog officially for 2025. And what better way than to start off 2025 with a night vlog right here in the city of Huntsville, Alabama. So I ended 2024 with the vlog in Huntsville, and I'm starting 2025 with a night vlog in Huntsville. It's a good way to kick things off, and it's going to be a great year for vlogging. I'm already putting that out in the universe, but I'm riding in Huntsville for a night vlog, heading downtown, and we're also going to make our way throughout the city. So it's going to be a pretty dope ride. So you guys kick back and relax and enjoy the show. I'm riding down Clinton Avenue, which is a conduit from the south end of Huntsville into downtown Huntsville. So happy New Year to everybody. Hopefully your 2025 has started off prosperous, even in the midst of all the negativity that is going on in the world. As we just entered downtown Huntsville, I just passed the U.S. Post Office downtown branch. You have the Saturn Ballroom on the right, and on the right is VBC, which is Von Braun Center. We'll get a better look at it as we go down Monroe Street, which I'm getting ready to make a right turn down right now. There goes the Hampton Inn and Suites downtown. So this area of downtown has plenty of hotels, and this is the entertainment district. So you have right to the right, as I mentioned before, this is the Von Braun Center, or the VBC as the locals call it. And on to my left, there's actually what looks like an office building being constructed. So you can see right there the VBC, which is celebrating its 50th year this year. So it was constructed back in 1975. And this right here on the right is the AC Hotel. And there's an apartment building over here as well. As you guys may know, this is my 4th Huntsville video, and you've probably heard it a million times that Huntsville is a rapidly growing city. So you're going to see a lot of newer construction. I'm at the corner of Williams Avenue and Church Street now, getting ready to make a left on Church. And I don't know if you guys are aware, but tonight is it's extremely cold outside for one. That's why I'm doing this night driving vlog, because it is extremely cold outside, much too cold to be walking around holding the camera and recording footage. So I'm in the comfort of my vehicle. As I just passed the Huntsville Museum of Art, I'm in the comfort of my own vehicle. Very few people out walking right now, and these winter storms are approaching Alabama and much of the South. So we're expecting snow, significant amount of snowfall within the next 48 hours. More than likely, it's going to start snowing at 12 midnight. So I figured, why not get a video in before the snow just starts piling up? So yeah, for the accumulation of snow, let's get a nice vlog in. And let me get a night vlog of the city at night. This is Holmes Avenue where I'm driving down now. There's a few restaurants to the right. They even have a Moe's Original Barbecue spot. And on my left, there's more restaurants. And there's a residential building as well, some apartment buildings. Right here in the core of downtown Huntsville. I'm at the corner of Holmes Avenue and Washington Street now. I'm actually around the Old Town Historic District now. But I'm gonna make my way down the other side of Clinton Avenue. To my left is the First United Methodist Church. Historic First United Methodist. It's that white building to the left. Look at all these lights, these string lights hanging up. That's really nice. Really nice. About to bust this left on Jefferson Street. It's a nice hotel to my right. And to my left is the Madison County Courthouse. And to my right was the First National Bank building. And also Huntsville City Hall, just past that. Outside of it being extremely cold outside, it's really pretty nice, colorful night out. It's just extremely cold, so it's just too cold to be hanging out outside, you know, for sure. It's the Early Works Children Museum on the right. Now I'm in the Huntsville Hospital Medical District. So right over here is the Huntsville Hospital. Being that Huntsville is now the largest city in Alabama, it has a pretty good, Huntsville itself has a pretty good medical field out here. I'm gonna take this right down Pelham Avenue. It's a pretty cool shopping area over here. It's called Twickenham Square. I actually vlogged in this area on my second Huntsville video. Pretty cool little shopping district right here in downtown Huntsville. Again, it's called Twickenham Square. You have a nail shop. You have a Publix. Also got a couple of cool restaurants out here. One of my personal favorites is this restaurant called Taco Mama. It's a taco bar. As a matter of fact, it's right here on the right. They got the string lights up. They also have what's called a Cajun Steamer Bar and Grill. So pretty cool little district over here. I'm on Franklin Street now. Getting some footage. Getting ready to head down Green Street. Just past that park, that military park that we recorded at back on New Year's Eve. I am en route to the mid-city district of Huntsville. So I'm no longer in downtown. I'm in midtown Huntsville, in an area called Mid-City. That's actually where I'm on my way to. I'm not exactly there yet, but I'm on my way there. And Mid-City District, just to give you a little background before we get there, is not far from the University of Alabama, Huntsville. The University Alabama, Huntsville, or UAH for short, is the university located right here in Huntsville. It's the major university located here. And I'm on my way to the Mid-City District. Now, the Mid-City District is a pretty relatively new development. Well, it is a new development in Huntsville. They have condos and apartments, and it's an entertainment district right here in the heart of, Huntsville. Is actually located off of Highway 72, which is known locally as University Avenue, due to its proximity to the University of Alabama, Huntsville. So we're about to see momentarily that district. I am now in Mid-City, Huntsville. Mid-City is a entertainment district in Huntsville. It's an entertainment shopping district. Also dining. You have all of that. Entertainment, dining, and housing. So I'm going to give you guys some insight into Mid-City. Now, Mid-City began, it's a continuously developing area right here in Midtown Atlanta, or excuse me, Midtown Huntsville. And it is rapidly developing to this day. They're still developing new properties here in Mid-City as we speak. And it is located off of Highway 72, which is locally known in Huntsville as University Boulevard. So this is definitely a large commercial retail corridor. This is a nicely developed new development out here, relatively new. Some of these buildings and some of these establishments have been here for a few years because Mid-City started developing approximately 2017, 2018-ish. So what you're seeing right here are a bunch of apartment buildings. As you can see right here, the one on the right is actually in the process of being developed. And this one right here, this building right here is another apartment building occupied by a restaurant at the bottom. And you see, of course, you have the parking garages that are connected to these apartment buildings over here. And Mid-City actually started developing 2017, 2018, around that time. They were in the beginning stages. It was around that time where Madison Square Mall was closed down. Mid-City occupies the land, by the way, that was formerly occupied by Madison Square Mall. So all my native Huntsvillians, they can tell you about Madison Square Mall. It was the major mall in Huntsville for many decades, up until the development of Parkway Place Mall, which is located off of Memorial Parkway. And also you have Bridge Street, which is another, which is an open air mall or open air shopping center here in Huntsville. So that's where most of the retail is located now. As you can see on the right, they're still developing over there. They're still building some new stuff. You see some construction equipment in that building right there. But check this out. They have an amphitheater right over here on the left where you see those blue and green lights illuminated. Those are, that's the amphitheater over there. I think it's called the Orion Amphitheater. So whenever they have events here, that place be lit up. You know, be a lot of people. They also have a hotel they're built. I didn't even know this hotel. I don't know if you guys can see it. It's so dark out. But it's this building right here. It's a Hotel Indigo being built right over here. And to my left, there's also a Top Golf. So I'm pretty sure many of you guys might be aware of Top Golf. It's a lot of fun. It's pretty pricey, but it's a lot of fun. Oh, they have a Salt Factory pub over here. I didn't know that was over there either. I don't come to Mid-City often, but aside from the few times that I go to Dave & Buster's, as you guys will see in a few minutes, Dave & Buster's is one of my favorite hangout spots. Okay, so what they're building right here, they're going to build another hotel, and they're also going to build another apartment building. This further illustrates the rapid development of Huntsville. Huntsville is no longer that little bitty mid-sized city with a small town feel. It's becoming quickly becoming more of an urban metropolis. And here goes the Dave & Buster's right here. So again, this was formerly occupied by Madison Square Mall. This parking lot right here was the parking for Madison Square Mall back in the day. And check this out over here. They have all these electrical vehicles, these EV charging stations. Over here, as you can see, plenty of charging stations. Pretty cool, huh? But yes, all of that is mid-city. All of that is mid-city. And there's a lot of other developments in nearby Madison. We'll probably cover that in another video. And we haven't even gotten to Bridge Street. Bridge Street is where I did a live stream a while back. So yeah, these are just one of the many shopping areas of the city of Huntsville that I wanted to highlight. I'm over here by the Marshall Space Flight Center, home of the NASA Space Center, right here in Huntsville, the U.S. Space and Rocket Center. And that is a centerpiece of Huntsville. and a huge part of the economy right here in Huntsville as it pertains to tourism and technology. And I don't know if you guys have ever heard of Werner von Braun, but he was a scientist who brought a lot of the rocket technology, or all of the rocket technology, right here to the city of Huntsville back in the 60s. And von Braun was a very controversial figure, to say the least, due to his alliance with the Nazi Party. But he was extremely brilliant when it came to rocket technology and everything like that. And he developed a lot of his ideas during the Cold War back in the day. So that's a name. Von Braun is a name that's synonymous with the city of Huntsville and rocket technology as a whole. So a huge part of the economy and the industry here in Huntsville is the aerospace and biotech industry. And as you can see right there goes the Space and Rocket Center. There goes the rocket, which you could definitely see off of I-565 when you're riding by. You can't miss it. This is one of the staples of not only the city of Huntsville, but the state of Alabama as a whole. This is one of the most popular tourist attractions right here in the state of Alabama. And this is the parking lot right over here. As you can see, this is the Davidson Center for Space Exploration. So it's a museum, of course, a very popular museum. And I think the admission is like $30 per person. Yep, that's the U.S. Space and Rocket Center. There goes another one of the rockets over there. And they also have space camps, for kids that are interested in learning about space and technology, things pertaining to space exploration. They have a planetarium here as well. But yeah, they do have a space camp for the kids. It's usually during the summertime. Let me see if I can go over here. But yes, definitely the Space and Rocket Center and the aerospace industry is a huge part of Huntsville's growth and prominence in that particular industry. Yeah, they have the space camp right over here. There goes the Boeing company right over there. Pretty cool campus as far as the Space and Rocket Center is concerned. And right over here, adjacent to the Space and Rocket Center, which is also located adjacent to the Army base of Redstone Arsenal. This is the Marriott Hotel. So they have a Marriott Hotel directly adjacent to the Space and Rocket Center. So if you're looking for a place to stay, it's very conveniently located. But I'm pretty sure this place gets overbooked. This hotel gets overbooked, especially during the weekends when there are, there's a lot of events that's going on at the Space and Rocket Center. So it's definitely best that you book way ahead of time if that's what you're into. But I wanted to end that video on this note. And again, Happy New Year to everybody. Thanks for watching. And if you're new to the channel, please hit the subscribe button. And also, if you like this video, please hit the like button. And when you hit the subscribe button, make sure you hit that notification bell. That way you get notified each and every time I drop a new vlog. And with that in mind, good people, thanks for watching this video. And I look forward to more and more vlogs throughout the course of the year of 2025 and beyond. So until then, people, peace and have a great night.